Alright, so I've started another P1000 recording. I wanted to show you the sun coming through the clouds there. It looks pretty spectacular. And so the tide is coming in and up, and I'm able to zoom in. I had to back up a little bit because I was standing in kind of like a hole there. So Job 37 proclaims the sun is in the clouds. Joshua 10, the biblical account of God stopping the sun and the moon from moving. We live on a stationary level earth. That's the biblical proclamation and the reality. I don't need the Bible necessarily to prove that we aren't moving. The movement of the earth has never been proven because it's not occurring. If you think it is, you're wrong. How about that? Yeah. So there's some things that I know, some things that I believe. One of the things that I know is it would be impossible for there to be level anywhere on a spinning water sphere hurling through space. You can use a bubble level, set it on a fixed surface like a countertop or a window ledge, and it's not going to move. How about that? Isn't that special? The truth isn't based on popular opinion. It's not popular, and it's not an opinion. It is what it is. It's the truth. There's the truth, and then there's everything else. I'm going to zoom in on the moon a little bit here. It's about a half of a moon visible. Well, from this vantage point, the reason why we can't see the right side of it is it's just not there. It's an odd shape. It travels above the face of the earth just as the sun does. Actually, they move different courses, different paths. You can check out the where the sun and the moon appear and vanish on the horizon and their duration of visibility. That changes so radically that it can't be explained by a uniform supposed rotation of the earth. There you go. I've nailed it. I've proven it. I've got evidence of it on my channel, on my Facebook profile, as long as it's up there. And I don't know how long that'll be. I've joined some Area 51 groups, UFO groups. Imagine, if you will, you lived in a sleepy little community that had an event occur in Roswell and the surrounding area. And unexplained events have occurred there. Unidentified flying objects have been shown. What are they? Who's operating them? We live in a society that is based with, has a tremendous amount of deception intermingled with a very small amount of truth. How will you recognize the truth when it's right in front of you? How will you see that? Well, I'm convinced it's only by God's grace anybody can love the truth, let alone find it. So I will be storming Area 51. I'm planning on it. And I wanted to go ahead and let you know that. If you prefer doing that from a distance, you can hashtag Area 51. There's going to be a lot of coverage on the news. It's already started. Oh, it's a PSYOP. This world, this life is a PSYOP, a psychological operation intermingled with deception, and that's seeing is believing. What? What do we see and what do we believe about it? Can we be tricked? Absolutely. I saw Santa Claus flying with his reindeer over Lake Michigan when I was a boy. Saw it on radar. I was told by friends, family, and official networks that Santa was seen and that he was real. They lied about Santa. We still got the monkeys. We didn't evolve from monkeys, and we didn't go to the moon. We don't live on a spinning water sphere. In the summer, the sun comes up in the middle of the view there from this vantage point, and way over there in the winter. I've got video and photo evidence of all of that I just said. The sun is super bright right now. I'm not going to see any more of what I wanted to show you, except one other thing. Now on this vantage point, from this vantage point, I just want to show you, zoomed in on the pier over there. That's a couple miles away, and it gets really hard to see things through the mist, through the humidity. Do you know how much a gallon of water weighs? Depends on temperature, just so you know. It's continually changing based on temperature. Volume and density changes. We've got buoyancy, heavier than falls, lighter than floats. We've got centrifugal force. When your washing machine, if you're so fortunate to have one, hits the spin cycle, the water flies off. Tennis balls thrown on the beach for the little puppies that are out here, or the kids that are playing with their parents, the water flies off. It's just what it does. All our interaction with water exposes the global deception, the global lie. Remember, there would be no level anywhere on a spinning, wobbling water sphere. None of the movement has ever been proven, and the curvature can't be found. If you want to know where the edge is, it's the firmament, as far as we know. What's on the other side of it? Well, apparently a lot of water. So it's good that it's there protecting us. The flood that Noah prepared for had 3 water sources mentioned: the fountains of the deep, the windows of heaven, and also rain to cover over the tops of all the mountains. If you think you got this figured out and I'm a crazy guy, go ahead and send me how they did the pyramids. Go ahead. Just go ahead and send me that information. Just show me the truth, whatever you believe it is, if you've got it all figured out. I don't have it all figured out. I just know I was a dead man walking and now I'm born again. I love life. You can give me a call anytime. 1-843-504-1776. Feel free to reach out anytime. I'll be driving, so you could use the Facebook Messenger if you want. And I look forward to meeting a lot of you out in at Area 51 and points between. Thank you so much.